I am going to leave
my
Steel Defender in the room.
Oh, you want to leave Twitch?
I'm just in the corner.
To watch?
With the instruction to say they start packing up, come and find us.
Okay, that's fine.
Yeah.
Okay, so Twitch can, because of Twitch's like repair thing, he can actually give Kevin the help action that whole time if you want to do that. And then his rolls will be better to open the thing.
Okay.
I'm going to be rolling as we go.
Okay.
So,
that's fine.
Okay, so Twitch is going to stay and help.
Yeah.
You guys get, I'm just going to tell you straight up, you get the vibe they're not trying to fuck you. Like, they're going to open.
I agree.
We're making children accomplish.
They're going to open the box.
Like a federal crime.
Right.
Yeah, they don't want
one is collateral.
They don't want to fuck with their location being, they want to keep doing
They want to eat. They want to sell whatever's in there for some money.
That's new, but you're trafficking children, so like.
We're not trafficking. We invited him to come hang out.
That actually sounds worse. That sounds like grooming. That's so
no,
he wanted to come.
He's a squire.
We're fun people.
Yeah, we got the same age almost. He's too younger.
How old are you?
Alright, let's
I'm 14 or 15, which is like a 20-year old.
Yeah, you're only 2 years older than Dave.
Yeah, I'm like technically.
So we have a child in our.
But in Dragonborn, I'm not a child. But yeah, I am a child. That's why I've been called child. He's like,
Can we find
Jesus Christ.
a little bar?
Really are babysitting.
Just a few blocks away.
We're taking children to bars now. Can't
What,
just find
you
a
think
restaurant
they don't
like a TGI Fridays, TGI Lunas, like.
Let's go to TGI Lunas.
Yeah, take a kid to a fucking pub.
Kids eat free. We're going to TGI Lunas.
You look up what day of the week it is. Kids do eat free.
Actually, it says right here on the.
Grab a menu from one of the fucking stalls in the plaza.
Yeah.
Those restaurants in like real walkable places where the menu's on the outside wall.
Right.
Yeah, and you could like go up and look first. Yeah.
Kids eat free, so it's 2 free meals, and the rest of us will just dine and dash.
I get them cigarettes anyway. It's fine. They like to.
Fine.
Sounds good to me.
All right.
Okay.
TGI Lunas. Here we go.
So you guys just, if you want to take a look at the map real quick, you came in up here in the port, and you got swept up in the crowd that pushed you down these main roads. Okay, you went past pretty much all of the Purple Quarter, past Sharp Park, which is in the middle, past the hospital, and you guys were traveling for probably 45 minutes to an hour, and you ended up way over here in Half Shanty. So you're pretty much in, full shanty, Half Shanty, yeah. And actually, we'll come across it later. But as you remember from the news, right? Remember a neighborhood was destroyed to make the God's Quarter. That used to be Quarter Shanty. So, yep.
But now it's God's Quarter.
One
Yeah.
shanty, just like infinitely fractal shanty.
132nd shanty. Yeah. So, yeah, these people displaced, as you know. So anyway, you're over here in Half Shanty. That is where the
TJ Lunas.
fucking theater thing that the kids live in is over here, just like.
Brandywine Theater?
Yep, Brandywine Theater, that's right. Okay, so you guys are just out here on the streets with Dave, and you guys just, you can't help but feel like you're being watched. As soon as you come out of the alleyways onto the main streets, like you just, even though there's so many people around.
Can Dave get us a different exit point onto the street than the one that we went into?
Yeah, let's say on the way out, you guys kind of discuss that, and you go through a different way. You come out like on the other side of some buildings.
Royal Guard were like
Dave knows these portions of the city like the back of his hand.
Oh, Dave knows every crevice and alley over here. Yeah, for sure. At least in the red district. This is kind of the poorer area, so Dave knows all around over here.
I am proficient in disguises.
Okay.
I can't really do much, but maybe.
What do you have with you?
Do you have disguise kit?
No.
Okay.
Yeah, good luck hiding a 7'6" dragon.
I have a proficiency.
Yeah, or a
I don't know if I
fucking
actually have one.
6'7"
Plated, fucking armor plated.
sunflower knighted.
I got a bunch of food on me. That's kinda all I
Food's
got.
not a very good disguise.
Well, Gerry, I can
Got a
dye
disguise.
our hair. Or something.
Put on some rouge.
Yeah. I'll just do our best. You got a disguise kit? Can I borrow it? Can you use it on yourself?
Yeah.
Alright, fine. I'm sure they do our best, like put little hair ties up and people and
Okay.
something.
All right, so we're just changing hairdos.
Paint my ears red.
Hairdos.
Oh.
Yeah, change. I got some cherries. I'm gonna crush them up.
The cherries.
Mylos,
licking his ears then.
Mylos red ears. Okay, well, you guys are in this area of the city. There are, like I said, a lot of people. They all sort of seem to be heading one direction, which is down south towards the Great Plaza. Just from overhearing things, you would know that's where the main market of the city is. That's where a lot of the hotels and things that visitors would need would be. Also near Shanty there, if you saw, next to the Great Plaza, another one. So,
Far Shanty. Not you.
It's fantastic how literal they are.
yeah. So, is there anywhere you guys would like to go, or anything you would like to do in this period of time between now and when Kevin opens that box?
You guys want
We're gonna go to TGI Lunas, yeah.
That's right, okay.
Lay low.
Where's that at?
Like
Where's
John
TJ
James.
at?
We don't have any money though, yeah?
Kids eat dairy.
I know the problem.
How do you get
Are you all?
We don't eat.
Are you all kids?
kid,
I'm gonna
how do you get money?
on our way there if I can.
How do you get money?
find,
Like, kid, how do you get money?
You can sell your body.
like a stall.
How does that?
How do you
How
get
does
money?
Dave get money?
Well, we come across things and then we sell them.
To who?
You come across things, son?
Well, if it's in the trash, we'll pick it out of the trash, and then sometimes we'll use it with other things to make something, and then we'll go sell that to somebody for a couple copper, and then that could buy usually a couple potatoes, something we eat a lot of soup. Anyway, he doesn't get the implication here. He's just telling you straight up how he lives.
If we can find a marketplace, I found something I could sell.
The dagger.
Okay.
I've got some hand axes that I can sell off just to make some fucking money.
Yeah, if you need, I have cigarettes. I don't smoke. I have tobacco. So
I don't know how much the cigarettes will sell for.
At least one alcoholic beverage.
I could also prepare and
At least one alcoholic beverage, surely.
yeah,
Oh yeah, true.
I tried it. It was good. I like potato. It sounds good.
Do you have the means that you could cook us a meal or something like that on you?
yeah, I mean, I got a couple of ingredients. Some of them are real wet because we were on a damn ship that sank, but I could probably prepare something if nobody
You need
has
some
any
extra spices or things like that?
dietary restrictions.
And lactose intolerant.
Do you know how to make?
Is that canon?
Yeah, monster intolerant or something like that. Just doesn't sit well with my stomach.
Okay, let's say you guys are discussing this as you walk sort of with the crowd, just kind of moseying down the crowd is very difficult to walk against, so yeah. And you just sort of end up, while having this conversation, on the west end here of the Great Plaza on this side. So if you look to your left and you just see actually I have an image. You guys just see dozens and dozens of tents of people peddling wares of all kinds.
Is that what TGI Lunas? Could we just find a little like a sit outside plaza type thing just after you make something up? You know what I'm saying?
Sounds like
Just go and see if we can peddle some fucking so however we found a dagger, random completely non-conspicuous
Definitely not
spice or something. Just
signed.
make a meal there. Oh shit.
Yeah, there you go. So just and even more than this picture could just tents and rows of things, just the entire
Think apple butter festival.
the entire continent is here with all the trades and local cuisine and everything that they would bring with them for these last final days leading up to War's End. So this is just a great a World's Fair-esque kind of a thing going on here. So just about anything you could imagine is being bought and sold in this market.
Dumplings?
You could probably still find a space to steal away for a minute and set up a little
eat
spot.
outside.
Yeah, I'm sure there's other people doing that too.
Yeah. Like a
Little
Gerry,
clearing for his walk.
for people that eat their food.
Yeah.
While we're finding that, I'll try and go find. If you want to come with me,
Yeah.
I'm gonna try and go find a blacksmith or somebody who's selling weapons of some sort. So I'm gonna try and pawn off some of my two of my hand axes.
Yeah.
And some,
I'm looking for a street vendor who's got a fresh produce person.
Okay.
So
There are certainly just about everything
yeah.
that you could imagine is here.
Walking by a tent, he sees tomatoes.
tomatoes.
How many?
Are you interested?
So I have cigarettes. Do you like cigarettes?
We got
I have pencil. You like pencil?
pencil.
How many? Pencil?
I'll take the cigarette. I'll give. How many cigarettes you got?
How many tomatoes? How much how much produce you give me for cigarettes?
How many cigarettes are you offering me?
I have a box. He fucking opens the box.
How many are left in there, though, that you guys didn't eat?
The kids.
He ate one, smoked, and then the kids got it taken away, so he only gave a couple to the kids. So it's I'd say like 85% full.
Okay. All right, he takes the box from you.
No, he doesn't take it.
And or he tries to take the box.
No.
He goes, all right. And he like gets his little tomato counter out, and he like puts it on the weight balance thing, and he ends up giving you like 6 tomatoes.
Do you have potatoes, my friend?
Potato
Potato.
or tomato?
It's like prison bar.
Well,
Cigarettes.
All right, he takes 2 tomatoes out. He gives you 3 potatoes instead.
so 3 tomatoes, 3 potatoes.
Yeah.
For a box of cigarettes. Oh, okay. I take.
All right. He trades you up.
Cigarettes are gone.
So you got that. Who was looking for the blacksmith?
Me and T. Rample.
Yeah.
With me.
Okay.
He's like, oh, depends what I take.
You guys are going down one of these aisles, and there's like this big black tent that's made of some like really, really thick leather rather than cloth, so it could be more fireproof. And you just already walking up, you can smell the charcoal, and you can hear the tink, just some guy working away in there. You turn the corner, and you see kind of a younger, but like middle-aged guy. He's built, he's jacked, he's got like huge broad shoulders, he's hammering some like plate mail on his little anvil there, and his face is like covered in grease and soot, and stuff like that. And he sees you guys kind of come around and just kind of like lifts his hammer at you guys.
Before we go full in, I'm gonna look to you and say, are you pretty persuasive with like smooth talking people of this kind? Mm-hmm. Okay, I'm gonna pull out my 2 hand axes and I'm gonna say, I don't do very good talking to people and stuff like this. So if you want to try and maybe like get as much money out of them for these as possible, I'll be with you to kind of like be here.
She just nods and absolutely.
Okay, perfect.
Okay.
Then I'll walk in with you.
Yeah, and then go in.
He sees you guys come in, he kind of like wipes his face one time, it just smears it basically. Wipes his hands on his apron and puts his hammer down and walks up to the counter. He's like, how can I help you guys?
You buy weapons?
Yeah, we buy and sell.
Okay.
Yeah.
We got these. Looking to sell them.
You hand him the...
That one's not for sale. No.
Are you with them?
I was in the bathroom.
Yeah, they're going to a blacksmith, so are you with them or are you with the rest that are...
I don't know.
I was pretty verbally, I think, said like, I'm gonna go find a blacksmith. If you tailed long, I don't know how like...
It depends on if you're like, I'm gonna sell this dagger, then I'm with you.
I said
But if not, then I'm probably still sticking close to Gerry.
I said I had things to sell.
Yeah, he didn't mention exactly what. Okay. So,
Sorry.
this guy, he's wearing a little name tag that says Butch Pitsmith on it.
Pitsmith.
And you guys would, well, I don't know about Rample, just because you don't deal, well, you do deal with weapons, right? Okay, so Pitsmith family name is like Fine weapons.
Swarovski of weapons.
Yeah, these guys.
What was his name?
Pitsmith.
Butch is his first name. Yeah, there's a lot of them.
That's cool.
But this is a Pitsmith tent basically. Pits like pit metal. Yeah, Pitsmith. So he's kind of taken over. He's taking your dagger from you. He's looking it over. And what are the hand axes? You have like...
Was it two hand axes?
2 hand axes, okay.
Are they equally as busted as your axe on the back?
Probably less shitty because they are used less. He relies basically primarily on his great axe. So they're not like pristine.
Gotcha. He's gonna take a look at the hand axes first, and he's kind of like checking the sharpness and the weight and the balance of them. When people hold like a sword on their finger and like see if it falls one way based on like where the center of gravity is.
I would say that like all of Earl's weapons would probably be pretty like well balanced and well sharpened and things like that. Like the cutting edge of the blades and stuff like that is probably like no pock marks, great cut.
But the rest
of it is probably not like great. The hand axes is probably not super great, but if I hand it over the other one, it'd probably look like shit. But they're probably weighted pretty well because Earl would like want them to be effective in use.
Yeah. Does Earl recall where he got these hand axes?
No, absolutely not.
Okay.
Like honestly, Earl would probably have gotten them from as payment from like if he was like helping out like a small like redneck town or something, and they're like, we don't got money, but they have like
they just gave you some
a wood cutting station or something. They have like one sitting off to the side. He'd be like, just hand me one of those, and they just take that as like
okay,
or something like
cool.
that.
Butch is looking at these, and he's he's pretty excited about these, actually. You kind of see his eyes light up a little bit, and he's like, this is an alloy that only comes from one location in the east, right? A little town on the edge of Lake of the First Men. It's not even on a map. Like, this is basically, they only have the right amount of tin and copper there to make this very specific, like, bronze steel alloy and stuff. Like, these, basically, they're a little too damaged for me to use as is, so I'm gonna have to melt them down and recast them into something else. But I'll probably give you 50 silver for both.
50 silver for that? You're talking to me. I'm buying you.
Yeah, you're just standing there like while this guy's selling your hand axes.
Yeah.
Just like, yeah. Just looks
How
back
far
around.
does 50? Like, what would my potatoes and tomato, my 3 potatoes and 3 tomatoes cost?
Less than a silver.
Okay.
What about like a 9 and a 10?
A night in an inn,
Do we know any?
probably like 10 silver.
Nice.
Huh?
It seems pretty decent. Alright, what about the dagger?
Okay. Well, you want to take payment on that one first, though?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, cool. All right, so he gives you the 50 silver. You have that now. He takes the dagger and he looks.
Don't even look at it.
You pocket it.
Just for now. Just for now.
He's looking at the dagger and he's like, "Where is this from? Like, I don't recognize this at all. Do you know where this is from? Where did you get this?"
I don't remember.
Okay. You have any idea about like the origin, like region even, or anything like that? Like this, he's like flicking it and stuff, like doing weird shit, like tapping it with like another needle looking thing. Yeah, doing that. He puts in like a little, you know.
It snaps. This is just cardboard.
He's like looking at it. He's like, where? He's like, have you fought with this? Have you ever stabbed anything with this? He's like, okay, because well, here, I'll just show you. And he like goes over to his anvil and he takes the knife and he puts it on the anvil with one finger and it immediately bends up into nothing. Like just completely turns into a little spiral. He's like, this isn't even toy quality. I cannot give you anything for this. It's all fucked up. He's like, that these gems aren't real. That metal, that's like fool's gold or something, like really soft. And that blade, like the only reason it looked sharp was just because it was kind of like a light, like sort of optical illusion. Like that couldn't have cut anything.
He just chuckles. All right.
Okay.
He just walks out.
Do you take it back?
Yeah.
No, just leave it.
You just leave it there. He grabs and throws it in the trash.
No, I'll take it.
Okay, so you take the bent up.
If he walks off, I'll take it and I'll like what the fuck? Take it like with us. Like, she's just like, okay. Fuck that piece of shit, whatever.
So you guys want to buy anything while you're here, though?
Yeah. I mean,
I don't have fucking money to buy anything. Okay, actually, what?
Rample gives Earl 40 silver.
47 silver?
Yeah, 40 silver.
40 silver?
Yeah.
That's fine. Like, Earl would be like,
That's what I got for the day.
oh, no, I'm in there with you. I'm just standing behind you.
He still says it.
By yourself. I'm like, I just like stood behind
He
you.
still tries it.
He's cool with you just taking it.
I'm just kidding.
No, it's not.
That'd be fine. No, that'd be okay. This Earl takes the 40 and he says I'll probably end up dishing out some money to everybody else. So there's your 10.
Oh, I appreciate that.
You're welcome.
He's like aghast. Just like, didn't expect you to actually know and still be alright with it.
No, it's it is what it is. I appreciate your service in selling those things for me because I.
What is this?
Yeah, like, you can't like just a twinge in his eye, like no other emotions, but.
I will say, like, with him in there, like, he's got, like, pristine weapons in here that look, like, fucking amazing.
Oh, yeah. The best of the best.
I'm going to pull mine off, and then I'll set it on there, and I'll say, like, you know, it looks like you do, like, really good work with, like, axes and swords and things like that in there. Is there anything that you could do for me I don't have a lot of money, but I can offer you, like, lots of other forms of payment. Anything that you could do to maybe like spruce up like the handle on my blade.
He picks it up. It's probably very heavy, right? He's not like, I mean, he's a buff guy, but like not as big as you know. And he picks it up and he's like, "This is a magnificent blade." He's like, I don't get a lot of great axes here. Like, I would just like the experience of practicing to sharpen this, if you don't mind. Like, I'll do it for free.
I can't accept it for free.
Yeah.
That's not.
I'll get all these pock marks out right here. I could do a little lead fill on this and make it all nice and shiny on the, like, I see your blade is very nice, but the rest, you know, and he's like coming up with all these little ideas of things to repolish the wood, sand it down, put it on the lathe and all this stuff. Like, you could tell he just loves his craft.
Yeah.
And he just wants to do it.
We'll discuss payment of some
You can pay me back later.
I'll figure something out for you.
It's going to be a long celebration, right?
How long will it take for you to do this?
I mean, enough to catch up a meal, probably.
Okay, that sounds good. I'll be back in just a few hours. One thing of note, though, if you don't mind, portion down there at the bottom of the hilt, then you'll see like some like really fucking faded like scrawling or something like that, like chipped into the handle and things like that. If you could not touch that section down there.
Oh, sure, yeah. And he like tapes it off immediately, so he won't sand it.
Thank you so much for your kindness. I
Yeah.
appreciate it.
He's like all like smiles,
Yeah.
like walking back to the
I'll
whetstone.
kinda, like stand there like not like awkwardly and then just kind of like and then like turns
Yeah.
to the table and pull the head off.
Didn't know how to